So the relevance of a number of the new development bank's projects is being questioned. This has certain communities and women in particular struggle to participate in these projects as they are stifled by their inability to access relevant information. In the 4 years since the new development bank African Regional Centre was launched, only 8 projects have been approved in SA and 1 in Lesotho. I'm joined by Marianne Goldman, Oxfam Global Impact Manager, to tell us more on how they're trying to facilitate access to these projects while putting pressure on the bank to become more accountable and transparent. Very good morning to you. Can you answer that question for us? What is it that you want to see from the bank?
Well, thanks very much for having me and helping to raise awareness on these issues. So we are urging the NDB to be more transparent about the projects they finance. So we'll see on their website that 8 projects, mainly to state-owned enterprise such as Eskom and Transnet, and also development finance institutions, DBSA and the IDC, have received approximately $3.2 billion dollars in loans since the African Regional Centre, based in Johannesburg, has approved loans in the 5 years of its operation. And so we would like to see the policies of the NDB translate to some real meaning in regard to access to information. The confusing part is that it's very difficult to understand how to use these policies, which are meant to be based on country systems. So we've launched a paper with the Center for Environmental Rights to unpack some of these policies and also to try to raise awareness with the NDB, including the African Regional Center, in terms of how it can improve its policies and processes regarding access to information.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about how you see communities, particularly women, not benefiting from these projects as they should be.
Right, so I guess the crux of the matter is the challenge of how to access project information. There's also some problems in terms of knowing where these projects are, particularly if there's an intermediary financial institution like the DBSA, for example. 2 years ago, during the annual meeting of the NDB in Cape Town, it was announced that $300 million would be loaned to the DBSA for renewable energy projects. But due to the nature of some of these loans that have non-disclosure, we can't even identify where those projects are. And so in order to be able to understand how communities, particularly women, can benefit, one does need to understand what these loans are about, and starting through the more transparency and also being able to access information about what these projects are about.
Okay, let's leave it there and speak again when you get those answers that you're looking for. Thank you.